Mark and Will, Mark and Will,
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's a Mark and Will show. It's a Mark and Will show. It's a Mark and Will show. It's a Mark and Will show.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, man? What is going on? These people just crack me up, man. I'm still thinking, dude. I'm still thinking what we just talked about. We hit on that a little bit later, but man, how was your New Year's, man? Happy New Year's to everybody.
Yeah, happy New Year's, people. It was good, smooth, well rested. Did I need it? Shoot, but other than that, it was good. How was yours?
Well, it was good, man. I don't go back to work till tomorrow, man. So yes, sir. Got a lot of
Right.
stuff done, all that kind of stuff like that. But it's just like relaxation. You gotta take advantage when you get them days.
Yeah,
I was
better.
like, let me add some more.
Yeah,
Give me a couple of more on the end of that, so I don't want to see that. So hit the ground running, as they say, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. Everybody stay safe. What's going on, Coach P?
You.
Happy New Year to you and everybody else out there. Let me see. Let's go this way. Social media. This is where you're gonna find us at pretty much everything at Mark and Will Show. X, Facebook, TikTok, you don't stop, Instagram, YouTube, we got Mark and Will Gaming, on Twitch, we got the Players Club, all that good stuff. And the mothership as far as the the page. And we will be back with the polls next week. Give everybody a little break. School's been out and stuff like that. And we've been trying to go ahead and do other things and get everything up to par. So we still love you. We still love you. Got Shelby County on. Shelby County baseball, that is. Not
Yes,
the
sir.
football. The football just abandoned the show. So, I'm just gonna keep it 100 like that. We wear these hats. You should go ahead. If you got a school and you a coach or something, should already have a hat. Should already have a hat. Shame on you. Shame on you. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get that back and rocking and rolling because some teams was able to play in holiday tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure everybody gets a full throttle of games so we can go ahead and get that back. We have not abandoned that. So make sure you go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, share our content, comment. That's what it's about, especially on the mothership, the page. So go ahead and have comments and things like that. And if you got some comments that be heard, go ahead. If you got some that are rude or cussing, you get banned.
Right.
Simple that stuff ain't gonna be on there. It is what it is. It's about getting everybody together to talk about sports. You may not like that topic, or it may be your team, and you may be a little bit butthurt because your team is not doing well, and your players get put on there. Hey, that's life. We all have to go through that.
Right.
We all have to go through that. It is what it is. Let me see. Let's go ahead and go this way. Let you get okay. Yeah, gaming. What's going on?
Yep, I got the bugs and tweaks and everything out today. We'll be on tomorrow. When I get off work in the morning, catch me a nap. Then I'm hitting straight head running.
Cool. I know you was busy yesterday watching games. Did you get anything on the wrestling? Anything?
Yeah, I caught a little bit of it. I caught one of my I say my top 5 wrestlers. The Rock, he returned last night.
Yes,
Called out his cousin Roman Reigns, which I'm glad somebody is because I'm sick of Roman having his title. So hopefully this happens this year. WrestleMania is in April. That's the Super Bowl for wrestling. So
Right.
hopefully we can get that in April. If not, the Royal Rumble, I believe, is next month. So hopefully we'll see that match soon.
I mean, the Rock. Come on, Rock. Hey, Rock. The Rock is
Right.
like, give me some more of that pie.
Yeah.
Give me some more of that
Absolutely.
pie, even though he doesn't need it. But let me get some more of that. Rock ain't no spring
Right.
chicken.
He ain't.
You know, so I mean, is it me or these wrestlers getting older? I mean,
They getting
That-
older, but
I
the
mean-
crazy thing about it though, with some of them, that's why they only wrestle once a year.
have to. Yeah. I'm like, Rock, you like my age, partner? Like,
Hey, he's up there in age.
yeah,
dude.
what's going on? Like, what you doing, man? But I get it.
Right.
I get it. You know, big name, man. I saw some videos of people, you know, the commentators losing their
Right.
mind because of The Rock. I guess they didn't show them, you know, the script or nothing. Because I'm like,
Right.
come on, bro. Like, you know, it's like, I'm like, don't you work for them?
Hey,
Don't you
unless
work
they
for
doing their
them?
job very well.
But, hey, she sold me. She sold me. I was like, oh, yes, sir. This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah. What's up, Don D? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you
What up,
doing?
people?
Let's see here. Let's go on and get it. Yeah, so that's the big news. Let's get everybody caught up on college football. We already talked about the Louisville loss to USC. So let's go ahead and talk about Kentucky loss to Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
This right here hits kind of different. Because, you know, the SEC, the ACC,
Yeah.
Kentucky people talking about, hey, you know, when they beat Louisville, you know, woo woo woo, we gonna go ahead and knock out Clemson, and they should have.
They should have.
If you watch that game, and I'm talking about everybody, if you watch that game, they should have beat Clemson. Brown was out of control. He looked the best he's ever looked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back-to-back kickoff returns, you know what I'm saying, as far as in 2 games. Man, I'm like, oh, man, Kentucky got this. They can do well. They rocking and rolling.
Yeah, they was.
Whoa, Nelly. That fourth quarter was out of control. What's up, Coach Will? What's going on? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, man, that was out of control because you allow, who is the defensive coordinator for Kentucky? You allow 28 points in
28
the
points.
fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter. 28.
Fourth quarter, brother.
Like, this put it this way. I'm at work and stuff, so I'm looking at my phone to trying to catch them score. I'm like, seeing little highlight videos and things like that.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way. And people,
There's
you can
no
hear,
way.
I'm listening to radio, they up, people cheering and doing other stuff. I'm like, what is going on? That right there that's bad news. Whoever that defense coordinator need to be gone. I've never seen that. I never seen that, bro. Like for real. You can't say, hey, we didn't. No, you guys took that game very, very seriously.
Yes, they did.
Very, very
Yeah, they
seriously.
did.
You guys
Yes.
wanted that notch on your belt. And Dabo Sweeney, gosh darn it, he got to win. Gosh
He got a
darn
job
it.
forever.
Oh, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Right. Only job he would try to go for would be Alabama. And, Saban, he gonna be 100 years old before he come up out of there.
Right.
Yeah, so very disappointing loss for your Kentucky Wildcats.
Yeah.
Very,
28 points, and that's a lot of points in one quarter.
yeah. From a stagnant offense, you know what I'm saying? And Kentucky, I mean, they had big plays. They couldn't cut. I mean, 28 points. Come on, bro. That's sad. Back to back. Like, man, what we doing here? Somebody decided. Somebody said we just only gonna work for 3 quarters and that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, man, that shootout at the wrong time. That's what it was. All right, let's get into some of these big games, the real games, that's what we say, the real games. Let's go ahead and start out with the first one that happened yesterday. Let's go. Let me get it going right here. Michigan 27, Alabama 20 in overtime, man. What you think about this game, bro?
This game right here, I mean, the crazy thing about it, I'm not even mad because I feel like the top 4 teams, the committee probably did get it right at the end results of how these games ended.
Right.
Or whatever. But this game right here was a really good game. But I just felt like Michigan, you can see it out in their eyes. They wanted this game bad. They wanted this bad. And then when you was texting me or whatever, I'm looking like, yeah, bro, ain't lying. They out there being way more physical. They want this game. And then the little running back Michigan got, he's a dog.
Quorum. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
nice.
He's a dog. I like him. But Alabama had a lot of mistakes in that first quarter with the snaps and all the crazy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To push them out the game or whatever. But at the end result, Michigan showed that they wanted it more. But that last play that they ran Alabama, where it was the quarterback draw. I mean, he ran into his own guy.
He should
You know what
have.
I'm saying?
If he'd have followed that guard or the tackle, whoever
Yeah.
pulled, if he'd have followed him, that's a TD.
Right.
That's a TD.
And it's like, wow. I mean, I get that you upset and stuff, but you gotta be mad at yourself too.
Yeah.
Because as a quarterback, you got to know how you run and everything like that too.
Yeah, it was sloppy. It was down on Alabama's part, especially the offense. You know, rolling the ball back there constantly, get sacks. I mean, Michigan had 5 sacks in the first half.
Right.
They was just like out physical to them. They just like you said, they wanted it more. They was tougher. They just took them to the woodshed. But the
Yep.
scary thing is, they wasn't pulled away from them. You know what I'm saying? Alabama was still there. That was the scary thing. And then when Alabama got up on them, I was like, oh, here we go. SEC, baby. SEC.
Right.
Luckily, Michigan made some plays and did what they had to do. Got that overtime, got that TD, and then, like you said, man, it's just, I don't know. And I like Milroe. He's tough, but man, you know, follow the pulling guard or tackle, whoever pulled, you had it.
Right.
When they go back and when you go back and see that slow mo, dude came, like the DN came, but so he didn't have to be Lamar Jackson quick. Don't get me wrong. He didn't have to make that decision because he saw the peripheral, he saw him, and he's like, nah, let me just go straight up. Lamar would have been like, he's in there, you know what I'm saying? But still the play calling though. I mean, I know he's your guy, but come on now. You got enough receivers on there, man. Let's do something. Let's be a little creative. Man, you think, like, this put it this way, Michigan knew old boy was going to keep that ball. They may not need to know which way he was going.
Which way he was running, yeah.
But they knew. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We all knew that. But I don't know, man. That was a good game, though. It's a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
And like you said, Michigan, after getting beat 2 years in a row, you know what I'm saying, that this third was, time was a charm. They decided they wanted it. Like you said, they was this But Alabama, but that's the scary thing because Alabama was not a smooth operator and still had opportunity to win this game.
It still had opportunity to win.
And if the defense was legit like it has been in the past, they would have won that game.
Yeah.
They would have won the game, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
So, and I'm with you on that, man. At the end results of these games, man, I mean, you can't question it because, well, we'll talk about that FSU. What would that look like? We'll talk about that in Georgia, and they pissed. The second game, now this second game, oh my gosh, Washington 37, Texas 31. I'm gonna say this, man, before I let you attack this. Didn't it just seem like Washington had control of this, even though Texas was still hanging in there? It's like it was smooth. But they still had a chance to win at the end. If that dude did not throw that high, that was a touchdown, and Washington been sent home.
It was a couple of plays on that last drive that the quarterback made was like, okay, why is he throwing the ball that high? You know what I'm saying? I get it. Get it to your receiver in the right position to where he could come down with it. Just like that last one. It was high. He didn't have to throw it that high. If he could have just laid it right there to him,
on the outside,
dude probably would have had to go over him. Probably could have been a pass interference or anything. Now you up close on the line. Now you really got a chance to go. But Washington, they controlled the game. Like,
yeah, they did.
They're near the whole game. You know what I'm saying? They almost tricked it off. Yeah, but they controlled this game the whole game, and they just proved to everybody yesterday why they should have been there.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. When that running back got hurt, that was an extra timeout.
Yeah.
That ruined everything. That ruined everything. So now Washington, which their defense is not top notch. Their passing defense is definitely not top notch. They got some ballers, but it's not top notch.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh, Texas get ready to come in this and steal this game. And the reason I say steal, because everybody, well, if you watch it, you already know why.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, Michael Penix Jr., my gosh. 29 for 38, 430 yards, 2 TDs, and he was throwing lasers out there.
Yes, he was.
Lasers. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Dude was, and if you ain't seen Washington play, that's what he's been doing, man. That's what he's been doing. And he was humming. Like, they couldn't do nothing with him. They couldn't do nothing with him. But they still, when they had to get rid of that ball and only up by, only up by 6, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Yeah, heart patting and stuff. I'm like, this ain't even my team. I'm feeling sorry for Washington. Like,
Right.
they came all this way. You know what I'm saying? Matthew McCanny, whatever. He's on the sidelines of Texas. He's up in the box and stuff, with the players, knowing he ain't supposed to be over. All that kind of stuff. But hey, Washington won.
Yeah, they did.
survived.
They got it.
They survived. So now you got Washington versus Alabama next Monday. Woo. Woo-wee. That's going to be goody.
He said that's why he came back for his 6th year.
I mean, Michigan, Washington versus
Championship.
Michigan. I'm fault. Washington versus Michigan. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a
Yeah,
good
it
one.
is. Yeah,
My
it is.
thing, now for the ones who says, first of all, Florida State, we already know the body of work. That's why they was crying, but too many injuries. And they had a lot of opt-outs, right?
Outs out. Yeah.
Yeah, because they knew they weren't going to play in the injuries, and plus that quarterback, they wouldn't have done nothing against Michigan would have destroyed that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They couldn't keep up with Washington, Texas, anybody like that. So I do think that. But the ones who's really is mad is Georgia.
Oh yeah.
They are the ones who really mad. Not because they did 63 piece on the third string team. And Georgia had a lot of people out too. I would say that.
Yeah.
But, when you ain't got that quarterback, that hurts, man.
It's
It
different.
hurts. Yeah.
It's totally different.
Totally different, bro. And you going to the third string who look like
Right.
garbage with a average Louisville defense? Come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. But I see Georgia
Yeah.
like, hey, we want some of that because they thinking, hey, man, we shouldn't have lost to Alabama. Man, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. They caught you they just caught you on the right day.
Yeah, they did. You couldn't
They
say it
gotcha.
couldn't say it any better. Couldn't say any better on the right day. You just never know, and that's what happens. But should be good. Washington versus Michigan.
Ooh-wee.
Contrasting styles again. You got a running game versus a passing game. Is Washington running back gonna be able to play? He was hurt already before the
Exactly.
game, and he got to
Right.
get carted off. We'll see. But I can't wait to see Penix throw that because he's gonna. Woo.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
You got to slow him down.
There you go. You're gonna have to bring it. You're gonna have to bring that. No, hey, let's keep it real. Joe Flacco said he ain't playing with nobody.
No, not at all.
He's almost 40. He had 309 yards, 3 TDs, 1 interceptions. He's doing his thing. Njoku, 134 yards, and tell him this. Look, he needs somebody to come in there. A maid or somebody, don't let him light anything. Don't let him cut him down, because he stabbed his pinky last week or something. Like, dude, he's out of control. Like, what are you doing that you are doing all the, burnt your face and your body, then healed.
Yeah, did heal.
Gratefully
Yes, he
healed.
did. Yes.
Then you
Yep.
stab your pink. Like, dude, stop it, dude.
Let's
quit
sit
it.
down somewhere.
Yeah, because you got a quarterback who's featuring you, who's taking care of you. Because Cooper
Right.
didn't even play because he was hurt. But the Browns did what the Browns needed to do, and the Jets is the Jets. Travis Simeon. I'm not even gonna read their stats. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. See, Flacco's doing what Flacco's like, man, I can run this offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the Browns, I get it. It's just this year because the Browns is going to go with where the money is. Of course, you got to go with Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah,
But you're going to re-sign Flacco for at least another 2 years just in case dude get hurt again for what he's showing you and what he did. And then Njoku, he gotta love it.
Gotcha.
He got to love it because it's like Joe Flacco's a tight end type of quarterback. He's going to make sure his tight ends eat. I mean, that's what he did in Baltimore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, Joe Flacco, you keep doing you, but I wish you weren't in this division, but keep doing you, man. Keep trying to get that money.
He was making fun of. Somebody was asking how you feel that the Jets didn't sign you and they needed and all this, and he's like, man, I'm happy where I'm at. Who? Like, what's he supposed to say? Oh
Right.
man, I really want to play for the Jets. Why?
And he's winning.
Yeah, he's throwing more than he's ever thrown, even when he was at Baltimore.
He's winning. Right. Exactly.
Like, so he's loving it.
Yeah.
He's 38 years old. Like Mark said, they probably signed him for a couple more years, all that good stuff. Do you, Joe?
Right. Keep doing it, Joe. I ain't mad at you.
Right. Except when you play the Steelers. You
Yeah.
gotta put that
right.
caveat out there. You gotta put that out there. You gotta put that out there. Cowboys 20, Lions 19. This game was a doozy.
Yeah, it was.
So much stuff happened. So much things happened before the I didn't hear you check in or whatever kind of stuff. And then now we've learned a lot more after it.
After the fact.
And yeah, a lot of stuff went on with that. But this game right here, to me, okay, let me get it like this. Prescott, 345 yards, 2 touchdown, 1 interceptions. Come to find out on the interception, dude was in the neutral zone. He thought it was a free play. Threw it. Can't do that. Tony Pollard not rushing for nothing. Somebody got released today. You need to go get him. Like right now, go get him. CeeDee Lamb. Cedarius DeLeon Lamb. 13 catches, 227 yards, 1 TD. Should have been 2. Fumbled the ball. Yeah. If you get your TDs, you ain't got to worry about that. Jared Goff, 271 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Montgomery, 65 yards, 1 TD. Gibbs, 43 yards. St. Brown, hell of a receiver. 6 catches, 90 yards, 1 TD. Laporta, tight end, dude. He's just like another one of them Iowa tight ends. They produce him. 84 yards, set a record. Man, to me, like I said, the biggest play, it wasn't like that miss call, lack of whatever the hell at the end of the 2-point conversion that he was trying for. It was the lack of that tripping call.
Yeah.
That referee called the tripping on the wrong team. The video shows Hutchinson stuck his leg out to trip the running back because he thought he was getting held. He thought he was getting held by Pendergrass. So he sticks his leg out. They called it on him on Dallas, which Dallas would have had like 2nd and 3 or whatever, 2, whatever. Keeping the ball, run the clock out. The game's over. It's 20-13.
Right.
Fast forward, it doesn't happen. Missed calls happen all the time. So we get down there. Detroit tries to be sneaky. Have several people to try to say make us legal. You know what I'm saying? We can receive the ball. Had 3 guys there. Well, the problem is that you can't cover up somebody who is reported, you know what I'm saying, in to be a receiver as your lineman. You can't cover up. So what you basically had was an illegal formation anyway.
Yeah.
So that would have been notified regardless. So my guy had 2 more chances. Michael Parsons goes off sides. He's in the neutral zone.
Yep.
Dallas intercepts the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. No, bring it back. Now we go
Bring it
ahead
back.
and do it again. And dude underthrows him because if you hit him in stride, it's a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's 2-point conversion. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Love Dan Campbell. If you watch this show, you got to know, love Dan Campbell. He's that guy. I love him. But I think he did it all wrong. He should have did that extra point. Dude, you playing for the number 1 seed yourself. You shouldn't even like NFL, and I get it. Hey man, you go for the win. Dude, this is NFL. This ain't high school.
Yeah.
This ain't college. College, they don't even do that. They kicking it because you got a chance to get the ball, receive the ball, get a TD, game's over. Or if you stop them, you can kick a field goal. So you still that blew my mind. You 3 times and couldn't get it. Like you some hit your head and say, hey, no, extra point, let's go to overtime. I get it. Hey, because at the end of the day, that was not a perfect game for my Cowboys. A lot of mistakes. Be careful what you wish for, Detroit, because if you come again, it may not be like that. I'm just saying. What's your thoughts on this game, brother?
See, Dan Campbell, he's always coming with that aggressive approach when it comes to them 2-point conversions and stuff like that, whatever.
Like
but
your
the
boy,
great thing,
like your boy
who's
Ron
that?
Rivera used to
Yeah,
do that with
yeah.
Washington. Go ahead, my fault.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, but this game a good game? Absolutely. This was a good game. I mean, 19-20. Who cares about the score and being low? I mean, good defense, everything across was cool. But the thing is, what people got to realize is it shouldn't have never really got to that point of that call. You know what I'm saying? Dallas should have went ahead, took care of business and stopped them. We ain't even having this conversation, right? But they still had 2 more chances to go ahead and seal it. Dallas did what they had to do. It came out with the win. I mean, of course, you're gonna have controversy all the time. Plus, I think it's the same crew who the Kansas City Chiefs game too with
No, they
Tony
everywhere.
when he was outside. You know what I'm saying? Sadly, they doing the Pittsburgh game this Saturday.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
whatever. But it was a good game. The only sad part about this game is it's just going to determine different playoff slots now.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It is, it's all it's great do.
Yeah.
So basically, Detroit got to win this week, and Dallas is going to have to win this week to
Yeah.
see how the seed and everything
Get
goes.
that
This
two
is what
seed.
this what really caused a lot of hectic. What everybody's complaining about is because it's the seed now.
Yeah.
But if you that dog, you going to
Yeah,
have
you
to
make no
win.
difference.
It don't
But-
make a difference. You got to win.
But the crazy thing now, you're getting there. Now you're getting Dan and them coming out saying, "Yeah, we try to confuse them." And the crazy thing is that you can't confuse them because when anybody report, the referee has to let the defense know who's the eligible receiver.
Who's the receiver.
Yeah. So you can't say if offensive lineman come on a report, they let the defense know so they can make an adjustment, cover who's eligible. Then they announce it on the microphone. He gets on there and say, number 70 reports eligible receiver. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all that trying to be sneaky, dude, you got the best running attack in the league, basically. You know what I'm saying? With Montgomery and Gibbs. Like, dude,
And
come
Gibbs,
on,
yep.
man. Like I said, if you'd have been there and kicked it, your offense is still powerful enough. You've been all right, man. I mean, come on, dude. Now you done screwed yourself.
Mhm.
Because like you said, you gonna have to still maintain because now you're gonna be you the 5th seed, and you're gonna be if you win that game, you're gonna be looking right at San Francisco
Yep.
at 3rd place,
Mm-hmm.
who's not Kansas City. See, everybody fails to realize because we all got duped, and we support Detroit on this show. Rest in peace, Pops.
Yeah, absolutely.
We
Yes,
love
absolutely.
what they're doing, but that lets us know Kansas City really ain't that dogs anyway.
Right.
Period. So
Right.
let's get off of that. Let's talk about some real dogs. Let's talk about some real dogs.
Ooh-wee.
Ravens
Good Jesus.
56. The Dolphins 19. Okay. So y'all done made a mistake. Now I'm gonna say this: they have lost at home. Cleveland beat them there for sure.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. But it's a divisional game, and people got to
Divisional
realize
game.
that too.
Yeah. They know your ins and outs. That's totally different. But for all
Yeah.
you other people coming up into the Ravens joint, the worst thing you could do is let them get that number 1 seed.
It's a wrap.
My gosh. And I know Dolphins had injuries, but that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Everybody has injuries at this point. But my man, hey, what do they do? Look, stop talking about Lamar. Stop talking about he's not this, he's not that. The numbers, dude is that guy. In
Dude.
this offense, they finally has opened up the door. They opened up the bank. They gave him all the money. You know what I'm saying? Even though they try to hassle his ass with it. Dude's got some weapons. Dude's got a running game. They better be glad Keaton's hurt, the little running back, because he was nasty. He reminded me of the Miami back as far as how fast they are. It is what it is. Now, the Dolphins, I'm gonna let Big Dog talk about that, but let me give you these stats real quick. Lamar
Sure.
Jackson, 18 for 21. He had 5 TDs. He had more TDs than incompletions. 321 yards, only sacked 1 time. My gosh. Gus Edwards, 68 yards, 1 TD. Lamar had 35 yards rushing. Justice Hill, 48 receiving. Zay Flowers, 106, 1 TD. Justin Hill, 64. Bateman, 54. Likely, 42, 2 TDs. My gosh, bro. It's Tua, 237, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. That interception that that my what's his name? That Smith had, Smith that one. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. But it is what it is. Tyreek had 6 catches, 76 yards, no TDs. Dropped a surefire TD.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mark.
See, the crazy thing about this is people got to realize it's not a 1 year up on this offensive coordinator.
Right.
So
this is
we
his first
really
year.
ain't seen anything yet.
Right.
And for Lamar, normally if you watch this game and seeing how Lamar was so comfortable in that pocket, normally there was a couple of plays you'd be like, he's going to take off. Nah, he's set back there and he's flinging that ball. This is scary. The NFL is really on notice now. Dude sitting back there throwing that ball and he's dangerous with his legs. Oh no, this ain't fair. Plus he locked up the MVP. I don't want to hear nothing about Christian McCaffrey, none of that no more. It's over. This guy has locked up the MVP. Like you said, Dolphins injuries come with the game, but the Dolphins, they still got the little rookie running back who's solid.
Yeah, he's
Still
fast.
got a Hill who's out there who's still solid, and they got a decent defense. But heck, they losing everybody on defense now. So
Chubb.
yeah,
Chubb gone,
so it's
yeah.
going to get ugly for them. But ooh, boy,
They might be glad
Ravens
they
are gonna
signed.
be dangerous.
They might be glad they got Ingram. You know, they signed him.
Yeah,
But
yep,
you
they
you
did.
lost Phillips, then you lose Chubb. Why was Chubbs in the game? Why was he in the game late, but 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, or 2 minutes, something like that? Like, why was
Yeah.
he even in the game? I don't want to hear, well, no. Dude is that guy. He is tough. Dude
Yes,
coming
he
off
is.
the end, he makes plays. He takes care of
Yeah.
business. Now he's done. Phillips is done. So your starting two defensive end are
Yes.
out of there.
Gone.
And now you got to rely on Ingram. Hope he got enough juice, but you got to bring somebody else. Man, they fought Howard. He hurt his foot.
Yeah, his foot. So he might be done.
So yeah, man, I don't know, bro. It's getting kind of sticky, you know. And
It is.
because you got to look at it. So where would they be at? Let's see real quick. They are looking at still the number 2 seed. You better hang on to that, and that's because they got to play Buffalo.
Yep.
And the winner of that, we get into that. We get into that. Yeah. Woo-wee.
Yep.
Domination, man. Domination. Speaking of the Bills, Bills 27, the Patriots 21. Was the Bills even into this game? I mean,
That's what.
go ahead. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
First off, it's a divisional game, which I get and
That's
understand it, but it was almost like Buffalo. Y'all should at least. I was just looking for Buffalo to blow them out. I was looking for Buffalo to blow them out, and they didn't do it. It's like they played down to the competition, and it was like, for what? It's almost playoff time. Y'all got to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? Keep us going, because the AFC is looking to make some noise this year in these playoffs.
Right.
But I think Buffalo played down to their competition this game, man. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it wasn't a smooth game. I mean,
No.
Allen was 15 for 30, so 50%, 169 yards, no passing TDs, 1 interception. He rushed for 2 TDs. And we know, like you said, divisional game, and we understand that Belichick can still put his prints on the defense and do what he got to do. But can you imagine if you lose this game and then the Dolphins lost and you can't play for nothing because Dolphins don't want it? You know, like, so now you got
Exactly.
something to play for. But yeah, this wasn't smooth. This is the wrong trend. I don't know if it's raining, it was snowing, or whatever. I know Bryson, you was there, so you know what was going on. But yeah, that's not a good look, because now, even though Miami has a lot of problems and injuries, they're gonna be ready to rock and roll for
Yeah, they
this
are.
winner takes all that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Can we just put an end to this? Birds 37, Falcons 17. You can put it this way: put it into the Falcons. They're you know,
Yeah, they
you
done.
can't. They're done.
Yeah.
They're done. They're done.
Yeah,
But-
they done.
I want to put it into, if you don't bring back Fields as your quarterback, you playing. You
Yeah,
playing.
that's a problem. Yeah.
You know, that's
I agree with
ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Dude, go ahead and give him Mr. Marvin Harrison the second, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying,
Yep.
junior, whatever, and let him rock and roll. Dude was 20 for 32, 268, 1 TD, 45 yards rushing, 1 TD. Herbert, 124 yards rushing, 1 TD. DJ Moore, 9 catches, 159 yards, 1 TD. And he's done came out and said, hey, he's my quarterback. He should be the quarterback. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
everybody hears all that stuff. Why would you? I don't know, man. What's your thoughts on this game, bro?
I mean, first off, it takes longer for some quarterbacks to develop than others. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't come out within their first 2 years and sling the ball everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, that rookie contract, was it 4 years? Let them see. Now it's different than first 2-3 years. They 0 18.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? They
right,
just
right.
sneaking up the place. But give him a chance. Fields done showed that he deserved to be there next year and to be the starter. Put some more weapons around him.
Right.
Build up that defense.
Offensive line.
Right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He deserved to be that quarterback. They better not get rid of him.
Yeah,
I
that,
bench
that- yeah, that'd be foolish though. But you just never know, man, because you got how many offense coordinators have he played with?
Exactly.
Four. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you just got to find that right one that's going to be able to take care of his needs and stuff like that. Because that's foolish. And the Falcons, I guess they just I don't know. I don't know. When they because a lot of them was mad about their benching of their quarterback and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
no. They made a lot of movements with the defense and stuff like that. So my whole thing is that you got to be explosive. You got Robinson, but you don't really put him in spots that he's going to be able to take off and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be looking like Kamara. You know what I'm saying? Like this passes, everything. And they do try to do a little stuff like that, but I don't know, man. And then you got Cordell Patterson who's upset because Cordell, you 40 years old, bro. Like for real. Like when they got Texas stud Bijan Robinson, what did you think was gonna happen with your role?
Right.
Come on, man. That's don't be. And I saw that he's up here liking people's posts that they're not using. What's going on with Cordell? Stop it, man. He's old, bro. He's old, bro.
Right.
Stop it. He's old.
And you
man.
was really known for special teams anyway. Kickoff returns and punt returns. I mean,
big fast dude.
Yes.
That's what he was. Like, dude, you was at the Falcons at the perfect time. They ain't have nobody.
Right.
Big 6'3", 6'4" running back like he's Eddie George out there.
Be blessed that you still have a job.
Yeah. Right. Speaking of be blessed. Whew. Coach, 23, the Raiders, 20.
Yep.
I felt kind of sad. I was wanting Paris to go ahead and get him another victory. You know what I'm saying?
Get another victory.
Yeah, get another victory. It wasn't like he was playing a juggernaut, but hey, Colts is 9-7. Gardner Minshew, 224, 1 TD. Jonathan Taylor's back, all that kind of stuff. 21 carries, 96 yards, 1 TD. Paris, 1 catch, 58 yards, 1 TD. Aiden O'Connell sighting. He played at Purdue. He's back in Indiana. So, this is his best offensive output since he's been quarterback. 299, 2 TDs. What my guy get? Devontae Swain, 13 catches, 126, 2 TDs.
2 touchdowns.
It is what it is, man. What's your thoughts on this game?
I mean, shoot, Colts, they put it off. They almost gave it away. But they end up pulling off. And the the head coach for the Raiders, go ahead and just give him the job to see what he could do to bring in a quarterback that he actually wants to be the quarterback and everything like that. Because he was just basically thrown in the fire, really.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is really technically not the team that he probably wanted, but he still got good pieces around him.
Oh, yeah.
He still got some good pieces there, but the Colts pulled off a good win. Good for them. That's the game manager right there, Minshew.
Yes, he is. He's definitely that. He's one of them. He's one of them cam guys. He's one of them cam guys. So it is what it is. But good win for the Colts, proving 9-7. In the playoffs type stuff. Jaguars 26, the Panthers 0. Okay, I mean, they're supposed to win. You're supposed to win this game. You're 9-7. You beat a 2-13. Now they 2-14 team. Lawrence didn't even play, right? He didn't play. CJ, the backup, played. Nothing really. 178. No touchdown, no interceptions. But Etienne had 102 yards, 2 TDs. I mean, I think the thing about it is, to me, is that, they was one of my sleeper teams. I thought that they was going to have a hell of a year as far as, the second year underneath Peter, rock and rolling. But that engine just is stall mode, man. I mean, I hate that, man. What you got for it?
I mean, the Jaguars were supposed to beat them, even if they would think third string quarterback. You're supposed to go out there and beat Carolina. I mean, Carolina's just technically not a good team this year. They got a lot of things they got to look at from the owner on down. what he's doing. You know what I mean? So
God, that guy's a clown.
yes, absolutely. But the Jaguars, I think Peterson, he got them in the right position. It just that it was a couple of games that they lost this year that was probably head scratchers. Like, how did y'all lose that one? But I think he got them going in the right direction. That'd be good next 2-3 years.
Yeah. You know, I think we was just spoiled as far as the Jags, how they really
Yeah.
hit their stride last year, and it just
Yeah.
they've been kind of all over the place. But that owner,
Boy.
he probably found out who taped that, and he probably got in there because you see the league fined him $300,000, which is nothing for him.
Dude, like he's worth 20 billion. What is that about?
What, was it $1? $5? A penny? That ain't nothing, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, what you should have done is probably took some draft picks. Said we're gonna take some draft picks because we're gonna hurt you that way.
And you can't come some couple of games, suspend them too.
Yeah.
Rude.
That was come on. And if I'm that person, lawsuit.
Absolutely.
Lawsuit.
It got my eye
I
burned.
wish I was there. I wish I was there. I wish that was me. I wish I was sitting next to that in the vicinity of it.
Right.
Oh no, Lord. What was he drinking? Acid?
Right.
Was he drinking acid? I think he just threw acid on me. Oh my gosh. I need all that. I'm gonna need every bit of that. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. Texans 26, Titans 3. CJ Stroud came back,
Yep.
took care of business. I don't know. You know, with the Titans, who knows what's going on, man? I mean, when you think it's because really on paper, I mean, I still was rolling with the Texans, but I think it'd been a little bit better game than this.
Mm-hmm.
But CJ, man, CJ special. Titans still got enough defense for you. So, you know, Stroud was 213 yards, 1 TD. Singletary, 80 yards. No, I mean, because they held him in check. The defense held him in check enough. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's really standing out. But then you got Ryan Tannehill, the best receiver / tight end that plays quarterback, 168 yards. Will Levis got in there. His biggest claim to fame, he got rocked by somebody in ranking score for the Texans. I just feel so sorry for all the Titans fans because it's like you stuck in neutral.
Yeah, you are.
You stuck in neutral. I mean, what gets you happy? Let me know. I mean, Hopkins, but hell, he ain't gonna be there too much longer.
Nope.
Do you know? Go ahead.
At Tennessee, I said Tennessee. Texas, they got their quarterback of the future.
Yep.
We all know that. And now the head coach is really great going that draft to get all his defensive guys that he wants. Because he's a defensive coach anyway. But Tennessee, they great just go downhill. I mean, there's nothing else to really say about them. They should have went ahead and traded Derrick Henry to try to get something for him as far as the draft goes, but they didn't. Right. They're trying to keep him hostage. So that's crazy.
That is crazy. Okay, Don D says CJ helped me win another fantasy football title. Okay, champ. Okay,
right.
champ. I hear you. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. Let's go. Texas with the win. Texas, let me see real quick with them. Let me see. I want to see.
Because they almost got a chance. I think they need a lot of help.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because I think it's the Colts, Texas, and the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
need help.
Rams 26, the Giants 25. Whoo-wee. Everybody's talking about, the Rams. You don't want to play the Rams. You want to play the Rams. Well, they should have lost this game because I think it was a missed field goal at the end.
Yeah.
By the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Was Tyrod Taylor the quarterback on this one?
Yeah, Tyrod was the quarterback. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man, that was the best move they did because the third string practice squad quarterback DeVito, he was too busy feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? He was too much in himself, doing all these endorsements. I'm like, bro, you do know you're never gonna start for them as far as be that main guy. They done paid Daniel Jones too much money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To make that happen. So that's over with. But Tyrod Taylor, 319 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception, 40 yards rushing. Barkley, I mean, only 39 yards, bro. He won't be there too much longer. Slayton, 106 yards, 1 TD. Matthew Stafford, 317, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Kyron Williams, goodness gracious, second year back out of Notre Dame, 87 yards, 3 TDs. Puka, Nakua, 5 catches, 118 yards. Hey, man. Hey, the Rams survived, baby. They survived.
Yeah, they survived, and they barely survived. They the thing that it's almost like they wanted to give it away because after they got the ball and they scored, they missed the field goal, and their Giants run it back for a 94-yard point return, but they didn't get the 2-point conversion. So that's what really saved the Rams for losing this game. But the Rams got it. I mean, the Rams seem like they got a lot of stuff that they need to do. I mean, as far as what if they want to stay with Matt Stafford, go somewhere else, because you got a decent running back.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got Cooper, and you still got the other receiver that's there. It just there's a lot of different decisions they're gonna have to make this offseason.
And right now they're in the 6th spot. So they in the
Crazy.
playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be, most likely looking at the Detroit Lions. Stafford goes back home.
Oh, wow,
Ooh, yeah, buddy.
that's gonna be something.
Yes, dude. But either he's gonna have the best game of his life, or he's gonna have a flashback and have 5 interceptions. It's either or. No
Right.
in between. No in between. Ooh, that's.
That's gonna be. Ooh,
Speaking of nuts,
wow.
Cardinals 35, the Eagles 31. Thank you, Cardinals. Thank you, Cardinals. I was thinking that the Giants may at the end try to, you know what I'm saying, take care of business, because they still upset with the Eagles. But thank you. This right here was a shocker to everybody,
Yeah.
big time. When you get outscored 15-0 in the third quarter and then give up 14 the next, so you got outscored 29-10 in the last 2 quarters that you played. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, 232 yards, 3 TDs, 1 interception. Gannon came out and said he is our quarterback of the future today. That's what he said. Connor, your ex-guy, fountain of youth or whatever. He ain't that old, but that body been taking
Right.
been injured.
Yeah.
26 carries, 128 yards, 1 TD. Dortch, 82 yards. Wilson, McBride, 48-35. Jalen Hurts, 167, 3 TDs, 1 interception. Only 91 yards rushing as a team. A.J. Brown, 53 yards and ready to fight everybody.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith got injured late, messed up his ankle. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
This is a totally different Philly team that we was used to seeing early in the year, because this is ridiculous.
Hold on. Coach P said Eagles took lessons from Kentucky.
He's silly. Now, the Eagles, I don't know what's going on with them, dude, but the way that they looking and moving, they allowed to get knocked out first round playoffs. They are allowed to get, and then when you got Antonio, God, well, he acting like him.
He's acting like
AJ
him.
Brown. When you got AJ Brown doing everything that he's doing, it's like that's attention that the team really don't need. And then, it's just they got a lot of stuff going on over. To Arizona Cardinals.
Hey,
Wow.
they got 2 of the best wins. They done beat Dallas and the Eagles.
Dude,
Right? You know what I'm saying? Took care of them. They won the NFC East, basically.
Dude, this is nuts.
But
I don't know.
But you know what? Their defense have not been superior in a long. What made them tough last year? They had a lot of sacks. They was after the quarterback, which led to interceptions. They're not getting that same. They're not getting that same productivity. Their DBs are not playing well or not good at all. Overrated. When you got to go get it, and I know Dallas was in the same thing when they both were trying for Leonard. Leonard's not the same guy that he was. He's going to make a couple of plays, but he can't cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, how much longer is he going to be rock and rolling? But at the end of the day, you can't just outscore people like they're trying to do. Then him being the head coach, he's calling the plays, and he calls some bum ass plays at the end of the game. Like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And when AJ Brown is upset, he's taking it out on Hurt, and you're gonna take it out on offensive coordinator. Well, the offensive coordinator is the head coach,
Exactly.
so he's mad at him. So you got somebody who's gonna be coming up out of that town.
Yeah, I think it's AJ.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
AJ
coming out of
gotta
that town.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna put up with that.
Nah. Cause you can just tell, bro. He's this content, but he's just upset with everybody. That I ain't talking, I ain't doing this, and you can imagine, dude. You can imagine. He might pull a To, cause To used to whoop people's asses in the locker room. AJ Brown ain't no small man.
He hate me this.
You remember To whooped on that defensive lineman.
He said, go
So
ahead
ain't
and
too
beat
many people,
up.
right? Ain't too many people gonna step that way, bro. Like when To gave, what's that dude? And I see him right there, and he was one of them dudes they loved big time. But he got in him, man. Ooh wee. But yeah, that's a train wreck. That's a train wreck. That is a train wreck right there. All right, let's go ahead and rock and roll real quick. Saints big win on the road against the Bucks, 23-13. These two teams, it's a divisional game, all that kind of
Right.
stuff like that. So things is different. Big road win for the Saints and the Card, David Card,
Yeah, it was.
their Card, all that kind of stuff like that. So very impressive. But now we can just chill with all that love for Baker. Everybody have some bad games, and he was on a nice little streak, but he also was playing some competition that wasn't all that great either. But congratulations,
Right.
Derek Carr and them for taking care of business on the road.
Oh yeah, Saints got a good win on the road. Baker, they need to look and reevaluate that because getting 13 points late in the fourth quarter, that don't mean nothing. I mean, the game's already out of reach, so that was a good road win for the Saints.
Yeah, it was over. Like you said, way to point that out. 13 at the end. Okay, it made it look decent, and it wasn't that.
Right.
49ers 27, the Commanders 10. This is what we thought was going to happen. Even though we know the Commanders, they can hold water for a little bit, but then the dam breaks like always.
Yep.
Great road win. You secured the number 1 seed thanks to the Eagles. So now you just sit back. You loving it. Purdy 232, 2 TDs. Everybody knew what was going to happen.
Oh yeah, everybody knew that. But at first half, everybody's like, "Oh, we got a chance." After that, game
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Good job, 49ers.
Right. And that's the thing about the Commanders. They gonna throw a couple of haymakers, then they just,
Right.
whew.
Yeah, it's over.
Stick to the script. Stick to the script next week. That's all I got to say. Steelers 30, Seahawks 23. Steelers go all the way out west and said, "Hey, you guys, y'all doing that fake toughness. We got that toughness, that real toughness, and that offense is humming." You know what I'm saying? You got Mr. Mason taking care of business, doing enough, and the defense did just enough to keep. Because people fail to realize that Seahawks team is a dangerous team because them receivers ain't no joke, and Kenneth Walker
they
is
not.
a bad man too. You just don't know which Geno you're gonna get. But the
Right.
Steelers took care of business, scored 30 points. Hey man, this is you, Steelers Nation. What you got?
It's crazy because, like I said, the last game with Mason, he got in, how good he looked. It was like you got to keep him in there, keep him rolling because he knows the system. He's
Right.
been there for a while. He knows everything about Pittsburgh or whatever. But this game was phenomenal. Both running backs did a great job. George Pickens, he's starting to really wake up now. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the ball and stuff more to create his own plays because he's that type of talent receiver.
Who do you think he
Defense-
wants to quarterback?
He most definitely want Mason to stay in there. He said, "Keep Kenny on the bench, please." And our defense did just enough, but it was a couple of plays where I saw our rookie Joey Porter on Metcalf, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I said, "This is gonna be a long day for this guy, dude, because this is not a little dude over here." You know what I'm saying? Even though Metcalf had 106, he did a good job, but he still got a lot to learn. Or whatever in the NFL, but he's doing a good job. But this was a good win for Pittsburgh. Great. I wish this could have happened 4-5 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Could have been comfortable in the playoffs, but hey, I take it.
Real quick, before we move on, you know, the Athletic reported that Kenny Pickett didn't want to back up Rudolph. Said that no, he's not going to do that, and so pretty much they like you're not, you know, inactive, whatever you want to do. So this came out by the Athletic. Then today, Kenny had his little press conference or whatever, and I didn't say none of that. That's not true. They trying, you know, I'm hearing all the rumors that nothing happened. I'm gonna say this for you fans out there, and not just Steelers, but this in general.
Yep.
A lot of times these people get they have sources within the building, right? So they tell these newspapers and media, "Hey, Mark said he don't want to come in. He don't want to back up nobody. So, you know." And then the coach said, "Okay, but it's good for you. You're not gonna play." So why wouldn't, if you Kenny, deny those reports? Because that makes you look like an ass. And so what you're doing is you're sitting back looking at all this storm that you took yesterday.
Yep.
Like, really, if it wasn't true, I'd have came out yesterday with a PR thing. Like, hey,
Yeah,
put this
absolutely.
out right now. Right?
Now.
So it probably is a little bit truth, and I'm going to say a little bit this out of respect, but I bet you anything, the source got a hold, told them, boom, and then he's like, "Oh, no, look at," because everybody was trashing him. So now, "Oh, no, he didn't say that." Believe what you want to believe, but a lot of people just don't put stuff out there just to be putting out without having a
to put it out
source
there.
inside of the building.
Exactly.
And all you guys who fall in love with Kenny, I mean, why? Y'all the same ones jumping on Tomlin.
Exactly, to get him out of there.
Yeah, to get him out. But you want to keep Kenny? Stop it. Stop it. That's dumb as hell, bro. That's dumb. Chiefs 25, the Bengals 17. You got to have this game if you're the Chiefs. I mean, you know, even though Browning, you know what I'm saying, has looked good in certain games. Last game he didn't. This game, they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough. And the Chiefs had just enough willpower.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. At Cincinnati, I mean, great loss for y'all. But Kansas City, Kansas City still look like they still got a long ways to go. I really don't see them making a hell of a run in the playoffs this year. I just don't. It seems like they still got a lot to try to cover, do something, because this is not a good team this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. You got Patrick Mahomes, but we see like he has to depend on these receivers. Got to catch the ball. He's got to be perfect. He's got to be magical, you know. And he's been magical before, but he also Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, you know, all this other stuff that was going on. That Tyreek Hill thing is a problem.
Yes, it is.
You got to go get your number one receiver.
Yes.
It can't be him. He's done. But you got go get Devontae Adams or something. You better go get somebody.
Right.
Because it's a mess. They are struggling, and nobody's scared. They'll get that first game at home because they're gonna win the division. But after that, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh my gosh, that who don't care game. Broncos 16, Chargers 9. This right here, when I even flipped to it, I was like, I don't want to see that. After hearing all that bull crap that Sean Payton is pulling off with Russell. Not a big Russell Wilson fan, but come on, bro. You let this dude know in October that if he didn't reconstruct his contract, he was going to sit out the last two, which, you know, I don't care what incentives or whatever. Dude, y'all still owe that man $145 million. No matter what. Stupid stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Broncos, I guess, good win, but y'all still ain't got no quarterback for the future because Wilson ain't going to be there.
Nah, he's done. And he was a gapper anyway. You know what I'm saying? How many did he have left in the tank? But I know he's so ready to go.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's definitely gone. But Sierra was like, come on, we got to get up out of this coldness, this snow and stuff. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. We got to get up out of here. Packers 33, Vikings 10. Hey, Love has been balling lately.
Yes, he have. Yeah,
My gosh. And he's got young receivers. I don't even think Christian even played the other game. This team, hey man, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know if they even in the hunt. Let me see. No, they 8-8, so they in the hunt.
8-8.
I don't know if they gonna make it. They in the hunt. But the thing about it is they have their quarterback and they got young receivers. If they can go ahead and see what's going on with Jones, who's always hurt, the running back, and
Right,
things
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But hey, man, hey, that stuff paid off.
Yeah, the Packers they look like they're going in the right directions with Love or whatever to see what they can really do next year or whatever. But they got put the right pieces around him. Whoo, Green Bay could be a problem.
Dude's looking poised too, man. He's looking poised out there. He's throwing it off the back foot, looking sideways. So I said, "Oh my gosh, how do the Packers always get lucky?"
Dude, and they be on the bench sitting. 2-3 years.
Then they come, you bum. All right, whatever. Then so congratulations, because he's looking good, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Let me get out. Let's get on out of here with this. Hey, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We'll hit you with a banger tomorrow.
Yes,
Rock
sir.
and roll. God bless. Turn that heat up. Could be in stingy.
Right. It's cold out there.
We holler at you guys. Thank y'all
Y'all
for the
be
support.
safe.
Peace.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.